show you how I create a subtle contour and highlight that I wear every day to work. It is a subtle color that I'm using. It's a brown, like a brown shade of eyeshadow that I tend to use because when I contour, I don't want it to look too harsh or too in your face. And this is, I'm going to show you my method. It's very quick, it's easy. You do get the same contouring effects. As a matter of fact, I think with the lighter shades of brown, when you contour, it tends to look a little more natural and not so made up. And it looks extremely natural. It's Downtown Brown. This is by MAC. And I tend to use just a little bit of this to contour out my cheeks. So I'm going to show you how I do that. Now before I show you that, if you don't want to use MAC shadows, and you certainly don't have to, you can use BH Cosmetics Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. And I like this one. This is the 28 color eyeshadow palette. This is one of my favorite palettes because this has the coloration for a very, very light skinned person, fair skinned person, to the deepest ebony colored person. So you definitely can use this palette if you're unsure about which neutral palette. Here you go from your lights to your medium tones to the darker tones. And this is why I think this palette would work for almost every skin color. But today I'm going to use my MAC palette because that's what I use. This is my MAC neutral palette that I created just by finding the colors that look best for my skin tone. Here are my lights here. I have a little bit of color in here, and then I have my browns, which work really well as highlights and to smoke out my eyeshadow if I want a daytime smoky look. So I'm going to start with this face brush, and I'm going to list all the brushes that I'm using in this video below. So if you're interested, you can definitely check them out. So I'm going to start with this face brush, and I'm going to start with this eyeshadow, and this again is called Downtown Brown. And I'm going to show you that this doesn't look harsh or garish on the skin tone. So I'm going to make that fishy face, and I'm going to start to put that color in. As you can see, it's going in, but it's not very dark. And I'm going to just blend it out. Look at that. It's already laying in, and I'm going to blend it out. If you want, you can bring your contour up to your hairline. You definitely can do that. That looks like a natural contour. When you bring it up to your hairline, and then bring it over just a little bit onto your forehead if you want. Some people contour right in here just below the hairline. You can do that if you like. I don't normally do that, so I won't do that for this video. I'm going to pick up a little bit more. I'm going to lay my color in. Place that color and then blend it. I'm going to bring it up to the hairline and a little bit up there. And you see I didn't add any extra to the brush because you don't need a lot of contour color everywhere. Oftentimes contouring makes you look like you lost weight, especially in the face area. If you want to contour your chin and jawline, you simply pick up your color and starting here, just kind of sculpt out your jawline and your chin line. And then you just bring the color back down a little bit towards the underside of your face. Make sure you blend extremely well. If you want to, you can use that same color that you use to contour out your cheek and your forehead and your chin area. You can use it to make your nose look slimmer. And so I'm just going to just run a little bit right here on the outer portion of the nose, just over the nostril. And I'm just going to lay that color in, and then I'm going to blend it out. You may want to just bring a little bit of it right here. Again, you didn't see me add any extra color. You don't want to add too much color, and then use your brush and then blend it out. fact, let me use a blending brush and blend it out. Make it look soft and natural. Now with that same brush, I'm going to apply highlight, because for me, once I lay in the contour color, it's kind of easy for me to find where I want to place light. You usually want to place the highlight directly next to your contour. So in this case, your contour is here, so you want to lay your highlight above it. So I'm going to show you how. What I do like is the one by Milani. It's called the Baked Bronzer, but this leaves a subtle highlight. And so again, I'm talking about having that subtle contour. You want to definitely have a subtle bronze shimmery look if you want to bring that light to your face. And so I'm just going to tap that in, and I'm going to blend it out. And again, bring that bronzer or that highlight up alongside the contour. If you want, you can bring a little bit of that bronzer highlight right here. And that's enough just to add light to your face. Next, I'm going to show you how I highlight my brow area and contour my brow area. My favorite highlight for my brow area is MAC. This is called Dazzle Light, and it's by MAC. And it's a beige, champagne beige, shimmery color. And I just usually pick up a little bit, and I'll go apply a little bit just where the height of the brow is. I'll tap it in, and then I'll blend it down. Blend it throughout that brow area, but keeping a concentrated color right at the height. And blend it well. This is the look I usually achieve every day. I just have a very simple neutral look, just a little bit of contour on the cheek, on the eye, on the forehead, just a little bit here on the jawline and under my chin, and a little bit of contour in my crease area, and highlight in selected places. You can use bronzer, you can use any highlighted eyeshadow powder if you like. You can definitely do that. It will help you achieve the look you're looking for. Again, this is a subtle look. This is not, you know, that bam in your face look. This is definitely a workable look. So you can definitely contour and highlight and go straight out to work. Okay guys, so if you have any questions on what you see me do here today, please just leave them below. I will be very happy to answer them for you. And you take care, be well, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.